Hello, my name is Jesus Gonzalez, and I'm doing a presentation on the case study by Nawamin Prachanand on need analysis on English language use in tourism. The case study by Prachanand focuses on English for a specific purpose, specifically tourism in Thailand. It looks at English used for external purposes to communicate for business, be relevant with advances in the field of business, and it looks at English as an international language and its use as a medium for understanding and exchanging ideas all over the world. It also focuses on English in the tourism industry used to communicate, negotiate, and execute transactions. Tourism in Thailand is the second highest income earning business, and many educational institutions offer English undergrad English courses related to tourism business for students wanting to enter the industry after graduation. Employees who work in tourism have more chances of using English, and employees are trained to use English in real situations using a syllabus written by experts in the field. The need analysis is conducted to help determine requirements for the English course, since courses have been taught with a systematical survey of needs and the syllabus is not based on real needs of tourism employees. It attempts to investigate English learning needs, functions, and problems faced by tourism employees, and it will serve as a guideline to develop or expand existing English tourism courses. The need analysis was comprised of 40 tourism employees working at 5 international tour companies across Thailand. The location consisted of Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Phuket, Samui, and Pattaya. There were 22 males and 18 females. The age range was 24 to 46 of age, and the employees have been working from 4 to 20 years in the hospitality industry. The data gathering method was a set of questionnaires with questions concerning the needs, functions, and problems of English in the tourism industry. The questionnaire consisted of 3 parts: a checklist, a 5-point rating scale, and an open-ended form. Questions were written in Thai language to avoid ambiguity and misinterpretation. The questionnaire was reviewed, modified, and revised by 2 English instructors and a statistic expert. A pilot study, which consisted of 15 subjects, was conducted to test the effectiveness and improve language appropriateness of the questionnaire. A final draft of the questionnaire was revised and administered to the targeted tourism employees. The Cronbach alpha coefficient was used to calculate reliability of the questionnaire. Results indicated that 0.9538 alpha reliability coefficient, which is considered high, indicating the data collected in the study had both validity and reliability. The questionnaire was carried out by the researcher and 2 former ex-students of the researcher who work in the tour companies. The questionnaire was administered to the target group for a total of 4 months from February to May 2012. After reviewing the completion of the questionnaire, the statistical package for social sciences was used to analyze the data. Cronbach alpha coefficient was used to calculate the reliability, and a 5-point Likert scale was used to score the levels of English language needs of tourism. The results of the English language skills need of tourism employees ranked speaking as first, listening as second, reading as third, and writing as fourth. The results of functions of English language use of tourism employees for their work indicated that the 3 most relevant functions of English language were giving information, providing services, and offering help, while general conversations, asking for cooperation, answering questions, and solving problems were less important. The results of problems encountered by tourism employees at the workplace for listening problems encountered by tourism employees indicated that being unable to understand foreign accents as the most serious problems and lacking a chance to listen to English as the least serious problem, while foreign tourists speaking too fast and being unable to know the meaning of the word in the middle. The results of problems encountered by tourism employees at the workplace regarding speaking problems encountered by tourism employees indicated that using inappropriate words and expressions in speaking was the most serious problem, while being unable to pronounce words and expressions correctly was the least serious problem, with lacking of knowledge of grammar and structure being in between. The results of problems encountered by tourism employees at the workplace regarding reading problems encountered by tourism employees indicated having inadequate vocabulary in reading as the most serious problem and reading unfamiliar passages as the least serious problem, while reading too long passages and unable to understand the vocabulary were in between. The results of problems encountered by tourism employees at the workplace regarding writing problems encountered by tourism employees indicated lacking the grammar knowledge was the most serious problem and lacking opportunity to write was the least serious problem, with having inadequate vocabulary and being unable to know how to write being in between. Based on these results, the English language skills need of tourism employees for the work suggested speaking is needed to function in their routine work. Listening is needed because they need to listen to the foreign tourist inquiries. Reading is needed because they must look for and read the tourist information, and writing is needed because it is used when employees prepare and outline information to foreign tourists. English for information, providing services, and offering help are crucial and require specific language use in the industry as functions of English language use of tourism employees in their work. The most common problem was using inappropriate words and expressions in speaking, being unable to understand foreign accents, having inadequate vocabulary in reading, and lacking grammar knowledge were problems encountered by tourism employees in their work. In conclusion, the study was conducted to provide insight into needs, functions, and problems of English among the tourism employees. It provided a baseline to obtain a wider range of input into content, design, and implementation of an English program by involving learners, teachers, course developers, and employees in the planning process. The analysis was part of the curriculum development and is required for syllabus development for English language teaching, and the findings can be used as a guideline for developing a tourism English syllabus to lead improvement of employees. The study could be utilized to have a clearer understanding of English needs for tourism employees who plan to work at international tour companies in Thailand. Related class readings. In the textbook Language Curriculum Design 2nd edition by John McAllister and ISP Nation, need analysis as per McAllister is directed mainly at the goals and content of a course, examining what the learners know already and what they need to know. It is divided into three parts: necessities or required knowledge, what is the necessary in the learner's use of language, lacks or present knowledge, what do the learners lack, and wants or subjective needs, what do the learners wish to learn. The data collection types as per McAllister are objective needs and subjective needs. In objective needs, it includes questionnaires, personal interviews, observation, informal consultation, and tests. For subjective needs, learner self-assessments using lists and scales, questionnaires, and interviews. As per McAllister, the outcome of the need analysis must be useful for curriculum design. It is useful to do a pilot study to check if the need analysis information has an application for curriculum design. Example questions of analysis of target need are language, how proficient does the user have to be, ideas, what content matter will the learner be working with, skills, who will the learner use the language with, text, what will the language be used to do.